she listens to Kafka quite a bit. Hey everyone, hope you guys had a nice weekend. Your boy Al is here with Kaiju No.8 Episode 7 review, so let's go. At first we see Kafka's cleaner buddies observe his and the defense forces battle with the Hanju from afar. They then question the whereabouts of the recruit from a previous episode. Suddenly, this same recruit attacks Iharu with a projectile. As the recruit transforms, Rino and Iharu recognize that this kaiju is the same one that attacked Kakoru during the selection exam. This is the 7th episode, yet we don't know anything about kaijus or why they are suddenly making a move. If we go by what Hashina said in the last episode, then it can be said that kaijus have been a thing for a few generations at the very least, so I'm wondering, how did humanity survive, and how is the world still so peaceful? We see that the kaiju vows to capture one of them. Rino tries to inform a platoon officer of their situation but can't reach them. The enemy kaiju explains why and attempts to harm Rino. Rino avoids severe damage thanks to advice Kakoru shared with him and Kafka at a restaurant in a previous episode. Rino tells Iharu to leave and call for backup. As Iharu flees, he reflects on Hashina's words about surpassing one's combat power. Comparing his stagnant growth to Rino's exceptional development, Iharu decides to return and save Rino from one of the kaiju's new attacks. Iharu no longer wants to be a victim, he wants to be a hero who saves people. I'm glad to see that Rino can use his brain, unlike our beloved MC Kafka, although I gotta say Rino is quite emotional too. Also, it seems like I was wrong, and the kaiju wasn't trying to reveal himself. Moving on, we see that the kaiju reminds Rino and Iharu that they can't leave unless they defeat him. Despite their noble and tactical efforts, the kaiju fatally injures Rino. Meanwhile, Ikaruga informs Hashina that they've lost contact with Iharu and Rino. Kakoru arrives and tells Kafka that the sentient kaiju is there. The kaiju continues to harm Rino in front of a wounded Iharu. Before the kaiju can kill them, Kafka arrives in his kaiju form and punches the kaiju's head off. Kafka places Rino somewhere safe, and Rino feels upset that he wasn't strong enough to prevent Kafka from relying on his transformation. Nonetheless, Rino prays for Kafka's safety and hopes he can defeat the kaiju. It seems the kaiju is really cautious. He cut off communications and put up a barrier to stop people from leaving the area, so that he can kill anyone who sees him. Also, I was expecting Kafka's entry to be a bit more grand. Then we see the kaiju reattach his head and test a projectile on Kafka, planning to go all out to capture him. Kafka pummels the kaiju ruthlessly, shocking him. Kafka notices the kaiju's exposed core. Suddenly, several Defense Force troops aim their weapons at Kafka. After Kakoru defeats one of the Oju monsters, she recalls Kafka's plan for tracking Rino and Iharu. Kafka argues he might be able to sense the kaiju's location despite the technical problems on the battlefield. He transforms and tells Kakoru to handle things from there. Word then spreads that Kaiju No.8 is on the battlefield. Kafka's new power is cool and all, but I wanted his fight with the kaiju to last a bit longer, even if there wasn't going to be a winner. Also, it goes without saying that the action scenes were great, and I really enjoyed them. At the end, we see Hashina orders a neutralization team to pursue Kaiju No.8. The kaiju Kafka seemingly defeated regenerates and now understands Kafka's powers, vowing to kill him next time. It tries to harm 2 Defense Force troops, but Kafka protects them before the kaiju vanishes. Kafka retreats to an alleyway where Hashina greets him and announces he has found Kaiju No.8. Unleashing his combat power, Hashina vows to exterminate Kaiju No.8. So yeah, Hashina is really strong, but from what I can understand, Kafka should be far stronger, and it shouldn't be a problem for him to escape even if he doesn't want to fight, so I'm more curious to see what Hashina will do. Nonetheless, it was a great episode if one can ignore the glaring lore issue, and just enjoy the action. As always, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video, then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, or leave a comment if you want to say something. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page, links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.